Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk and Tools. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something really fascinating that every developer can appreciate: version management tools, specifically focusing on a powerful tool called ASDF. So what exactly is ASDF? Well, think of it as the Swiss Army knife of version managers. It's a command line tool that allows you to manage multiple language runtime versions on a per-project basis. It combines the functionalities of various individual managers like GVM, NVM, RBenv, and PyEnv into one streamlined solution. Sounds interesting, right? So let's break this down. Have you ever been in a situation where you're juggling different programming languages for various projects, each requiring a different version? It can feel a bit like you're navigating a maze of countless commands and configurations. But what if I told you ASDF can simplify all of that? With ASDF, you get a single command line interface for managing all your languages. This means you can handle all your runtime versions consistently without having to relearn new commands for each language. Imagine the relief. And here's where it gets even cooler. With ASDF, you only need one global configuration file. All your defaults are kept in one place, and there's also a handy .tool versions file for each project. This is where ASDF shines. You can easily switch between versions as you navigate through your directories. Host. Now, you might be wondering, how do I get started? Well, it's really straightforward. You install the plugin for your specific language, and voila, you're ready to go. Want to manage Ruby, Python, Node.js, or any other language? Just find the corresponding plugin and install it. And let's not skip over the great feature of automatic switching. As you move between project directories, ASDF recognizes the specific version you need and switches it for you. No more manual switching or remembering commands. It's all automated. Now, picturing the traditional landscape of version managers can feel daunting. There was a time when different programming languages meant different version managers. And if you were like me, oh man, I've installed more than I can count. Learning all those commands was practically a side job. But SDF comes in as the superhero of this narrative, streamlining everything down to a single version manager, making it easier for developers to focus on coding rather than managing versions. And for the creators and developers out there, SDF has a simple plugin system that's incredibly extendable. If your favorite language doesn't have a plugin, you can create one. Imagine the community building that can happen with such a feature. Developers can contribute and support their languages, which means ASDF can grow and adapt with the times. All right, so let's wrap this up with some key takeaways. ASDF is a multi-language version manager that 1. Unifies the management of multiple programming languages under one command line tool. 2. It features a global config for ease and has a per-project configuration with .tool versions files. 3. You can automatically switch versions based on directory changes, making your workflow much smoother. 4. Its extendable plugin system allows anyone to create support for more languages. And that's the magic of ASDF. Have you ever used ASDF or perhaps a different version manager? I'd love to hear your experiences and any tips you have. Feel free to reach out on our socials after the episode. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Tech Talk and Tools. Keep coding, and remember, simplify your workflow with tools like ASDF. Until next time.